Oh, oh, this is killing me. That was hilarious. I can't believe his microphone makes him sound so much like a chipmunk. That is priceless. Oh, guys, you totally missed it. Whoa! Check out the new temple. Ooh. Interesting. So he should have his tag, does he? Yes, he does. Nice shiny tournament winner. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's show you the splash screen. Poof! You're on Rage TV. United we rage. I am your host and caster, Ragey Poo, and I'm here with Gustav from Team NV. You want to say hello?
Hello.
Right. So we're just gonna do something light and easy today. We're bringing you another Marine Arena Masters European Edition. And in the bottom left-hand side, looks like we have the tournament winner himself, GrimReaper, with his partner Akira. Top left-hand side, we have Garth and Reaper from Team NV. Top right-hand side, we have Paaske? Paaske? How would you say his name?
No idea.
No idea either.
Like you did, I guess.
I might call him Paaske. I guess that's what it kind of looks like. And he's from Team NV as well, and from MADz we have DECIMATE. Bottom right hand side we have Mafia's Same M and OTO Saturn. Saturn is a very good player. So this could be a really interesting game. Looks like everybody's working hard, killing all them rocks. I can't believe bottom Telnaga Tower's rocks are already destroyed, so is tops. If I ever go Marines, it takes forever to kill those rocks.
It does?
Oh yeah, and if you have lings, forget it. It's gonna take you forever to kill the rocks. Already some action at the bottom side. Looks like Akira's got a fairly good concave though, should be able to take out Saturn. It's just gotta be careful of Same M. It looks like he's fighting two fights right now, Reaper and Paaske. Not a whole lot of action going on right now. Everything's just kind of very early game.
Yeah.
Looks like Akira's taking a small early lead. Same M, doing very well too. Very, very even at this point, but that's to be expected because everybody went Marauders. Everyone.
Yeah.
There's not a single other unit in this game. Wow. So I guess we're gonna see a lot of Maranger and a lot of Marauder. Probably more Marangers than Marauder.
Probably. They are very OP at the moment.
They are. They're very strong. Which is interesting that somebody didn't go like something like Cracklings. They're so powerful against Marangers.
True, but they don't have the farming potential as Marauders have.
It's true. It's very true. Range is always very strong. If you happen to be a new player and you're losing games and things like that, try shying away from melee just from the start and try some range. Usually in engagements, as players try to attack you, if they have melee, you're going to do a lot more damage, simply because all your units are ranged.
Yep.
Couple of scans going down, not a whole lot of action really. It's just kind of whatever. Except now there's a Raven on the field and a Ghost. Awesome. What else are we gonna see? Two Ghosts actually. So there we go. It looks like Same M using the Ghost, first one for the day, and a couple auto turrets coming down actually already. There we go. There's the second Raven, Raven by Reaper? Yep. Lots of scans going down. Oh my gosh.
The Ghost just died.
Taken out. Who killed that Ghost, by the way? Let's see.
Yeah.
Looks like it might have been Saturn who...
Yes.
Or was it Same M?
Saturn killed the Ghost.
Very nice. look at the stalkers coming out. Alright, that's interesting. Now, to my knowledge, do stalkers counter rangers?
No, I don't think so, really.
They're armored, so Rangers actually counter stalkers.
Yes, I would say that stalkers could counter Raiders.
Right, because they're a biological unit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, what other strange tech choices are we gonna see? I don't see anything else coming out. Everybody's still...
Roaches, bottom left.
Oh. So we could see some Hydras, which I'm pretty sure Hydras are a direct counter to Rangers, right?
Yes. Or they aren't countered.
Yeah, they kind of counter each other, right? Was that what I understand?
Yeah, or they don't counter anyone of them. So, yeah.
So it's almost like neutral, I guess you could say. They're neutral. Alright, we'll see if he decides to upgrade them to Hydras. Looks like he's spending a little bit of money on upgrades right now, so it's going to be a little while before we see some Hydras come out. Hydras are very strong in this game, is that right?
Yeah. Or that depends. If they are countered, they can be pretty bad, I think. But otherwise, they are good. Especially in a game with so many Rangers and Stalkers and such.
So if you look, Gustav, on the right-hand side, there's so many scans going down. These ghosts are just going at it, head-to-head. Look at him hide behind those two auto turrets.
Yeah.
And the other ghost is very low. He's about halfway. Ooh, if he goes out of position here, we could see a snipe.
Yeah.
Oh,
He will
risky.
probably EMP.
There he goes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, and Decimate bought the Observer.
Oh, and he didn't see it. That ghost might be able to escape. That's awesome. Way to go, Saturn. Very nice. Alright, 10 minutes have passed. We could be seeing, hopefully, the tech choices here. It looks like, yep, there we go. We have Marauder for Garth. Looks like we also have Marauders for Same M. Rangers for Saturn. Looks like Akira staying with Marauder. Might be waiting a little bit.
Wait a second.
Still hasn't, there's no concussion shell upgrade. I wonder if maybe Akira is saving up for air. She's at 1240, or he.
Huh?
And, yeah, we could be seeing some airplay possibly.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not really sure.
Looks like 2 Ravens coming out for Reaper. And Garth. What's Garth doing? He's got no upgrades right now. What is Garth doing?
Think he has the most upgrades from the.
He doesn't even have concussion shells either. This is
the shrapnel grenades.
Let's look at the points tab real quick. Wow. Look at that. Saturn and Same M are going crazy right now. Reaper's not doing too bad. Sorry, yeah, Reaper isn't doing too bad, and GrimReaper isn't doing too bad. Their names are very similar.
Yeah.
Looks like Guardian Shield going down in the middle. Those Ravens could pull off some Seeker missiles. They have the energy for it. Full energy on this Raven. And here we go. Now we see the Stalker Lancer. Now, how do Lancers hold up against a unit like a Hydralisk?
I wouldn't say they are very good, as they are countered and don't do any bonus damage against. Or wait. I don't know. would say it's a fair fight. Because they both do extra damage against the other one, but Hydralists probably do the most damage.
Alright. Looks like I can't really see what type of unit the Hydralisk is if I hover over its image. Do you happen to know the kind of unit it is? Is it an armored, biological?
Biological. If you click on the unit, if you look below the armor icon, then it says...
Ah, I see it. It does say biological, very nice. Armored mechanical, that's helpful.
Yep.
Oh, alright.
Oh, Akira made stalkers.
Really? Oh, that's disappointing. I thought for sure we were going to see some airplay.
It's actually pretty weird they haven't gotten Blink yet, because Blink Micro is very good. Yeah.
Well, there is Blink for Paaske. Paaske? I don't know his name. I don't want to say it wrong. I'm going to call him Dr. P, I guess, so that way I don't mess up the name. But yeah, there's no Blink. 4 ups though. Let's see. 1 up. Oh my gosh. It's quite a difference. He's got a lot more hit points though. So it looks like these stalkers with Blink, they're a lot more higher hit points, which might be good.
The savior was just went down in bottom left.
Really?
Yeah, by a GrimReaper.
Oh, it looks like Grim. Let's look at the points tab. How did that savior do? Not bad. 2,553. Looks like Saturn and Same M are still doing really well. And I'm just assuming it's those Ravens. Ravens are still very strong. Look, even the PDD is going down. Try to absorb some damage.
Yeah.
Nice Seeker. It did connect with Saturn's units. And I think Akira should be able to clear out those units fairly easily. But there is a Raven in the back. Does have enough for some auto turrets.
Yeah. What I think they should do is do the point defense drone, because then the stalkers won't be able to shoot them.
I agree. That would be good.
Yeah, instead of Seeker missile them.
You know, he could Seeker top right though. There's a lot of Marines right there, and they're so clumped up. That could be a lot of money. Looking at the units tab real quick, it looks like both players have opted to stop building the Ghost. There's not a single Ghost out on the field anymore. And it doesn't look like they're rebuilding. No, they're not. Support tower coming out from Reaper. And it looks like Blink is finally being researched by Akira. Doing some good damage to Reaper's units. And whoa, a dropship coming out from Grim. It's gonna be interesting. Look, he even dropped a Roach. Look at how slow that thing goes. That is horrible. Look at it. It's taking like 3 minutes just to go down that ramp. Look at this. 1.
Wait, 2, what does?
3, 4, 5 seconds. It's halfway down the ramp. 8, 9, 10. It literally took 10 seconds for it to go down that ramp. That's horrible.
Yeah. The medevac just died too.
And Grim's saying there's big lag, which is interesting because I'm actually looking at the at the map right now, and it's gorgeous. Not a single lag blip at all. I mean, it's very fast and fluid, which means the viewers at home, you're going to see a lot of action right here. This is great. And you know what? Let me just make sure that I mean, I am broadcasting. Let me make sure that I don't have. Sometimes when I have the Twitch up, it plays like a little. It has a small. What do you call it? Like a preview. And sometimes it plays, and sometimes it can cause some lag too. So I will stop that just to be sure. Yeah, we're good. It's not playing.
Okay. Oh, when did Decimate make Goliaths? Do you know?
Well, I can't see anything right now because SameM has paused. I guess they're getting lag? I'm 110% fine. I don't notice any lag.
Same.
Desire saying, Grim, don't let me advise you, just get... Oh, that's funny. That's just gonna stir controversy, Desire. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna have a quick pause here, guys. Stick around, stay tuned. Now, what was that, Gustav, you were saying earlier? What was that?
I don't know. Maybe something about the Decimate making Goliaths.
Ooh, where? Do you happen to know? Oh, yeah, right. Top right. Oh. That's very interesting. Now, what would be the purpose then of the Goliaths? Who are they directly countering at this point?
The Marauders.
Okay. Looks like they do extra damage versus light and armored. Now, the Maranger, let's see, it is an armored biological unit, so... But isn't the Goliath is armored too as well? Yes, it is.
Yes,
so
but
it's
the
almost as if
Marauders...
they counter each other.
The Marauders, they are the ones who do extra damage against biological.
Got it.
Deer and deer.
Gotcha. Armored biological. Yeah. Now, do you feel like that's a wise decision here at this point?
Depends on if you don't fight the Reaper a lot, then it is, I think. But if he does, then he will get slaughtered by the Hydralisk.
Oh man, I'm zoomed in. There we go. I don't know why the mouse will sometimes lock like that, but there we go. Mouse scrolling has been fixed. We are zoomed out. So looking at the board, I guess there is only one team that's gone Maranger, 2 teams that's gone Marauder, so yeah, that's good. He at least counters 2 on the field, so that will be interesting.
Yeah, and the Marauders, they don't have enough splash to do anything about the Goliaths either.
And also, the Goliaths will be helpful against the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of point defense drones going down. Ooh, SameM could be in so much trouble. Looks like Grim deciding to load up. Nice control by Grim. In fact, he could drop right down on those Ravens. Ooh, this is a tense moment. If all those Ravens shot a secret missile at him, he would be in big trouble.
You ever noticed that
Yeah.
nobody ever comes back to the fairy?
Alright, so let's take a look at the points tab and see what's going down. It looks like OTO Saturn 4,691 and SameM 4,187. The only person that's close is Reaper with 4,256, so... I mean, close is Grim and Akira, but they have a ways to go. And while SameM is saying so laggy, now I'm starting to see lag. This is the first time in the entire game that I've seen any lag. How about you, Gustav? I haven't seen any.
I see some lag too. But
Ooh,
yeah.
secret missile.
2 Ravens died.
I'm so tired of almost free turrets. And Grim saying that was worth it for sure. 2 Ravens for a dropship? I would say so. That was very nice. And it looks like some people a little bit upset about the Ravens. And whoa, top right leaving. Oh, what was that all about? Was that intentional, or did that just... Oh, why did he leave like that? Let's just make sure he did leave, or if he didn't just type it out. Yeah, he did. I'm guessing that just because of the point value that he had, I guess he thought that perhaps he wouldn't make it.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm not quite sure, but did Decimate have a different unit before he switched to Goliath?
He had Marauders, what I know of.
Okay, but he didn't have them upgraded.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Usually, guys, tech switching is not a good idea. Like, let's say if you invested, you know, however much it is, I think it's $850 for Marauders or Marangers or anything like that.
For Goliath, it is
It's like 1,000, right?
1,000, and for Marauders it is 800, and for Marangers it is 850.
That's a lot of money to invest. So if he had gone Marauders or Marangers and then switched to Goliath with his low points, that really wouldn't be very favorable. So if you guys happen to be playing at home, you're new to the game, and you're wondering, you know, what can I do to improve? Well, first off, keep watching the pros. That's why we have Marine Arena Masters EU. And second of all, don't tech switch 2 different techs back to back. It's very, very costly. It's not going to work out for you in the end. Nice drops coming out from Reaper. This is fun to see. He's doing a lot of damage with these drops.
Yeah. Wait a moment. Just...
Looks like a heavy blinking by Akira. And going to pick off a lot of units from Saturn. These drops are so interesting by Grim. I really feel like dropships should be used a lot more. One thing I should say, and I saw this in an earlier game that I was playing with Inspire, they need to be healed. Like, once all those units drop, they're now at half hit points. And so I really feel like he should have healed those units. Healed the dropship. And, I mean, he had at least 103 energy there from the support tower. There's 150 right there in mid. A little bit risky. It's just not worth it. Yeah, the medevac is only 200, which is great. But half of your hit points gone once those units drop. And then losing that 200 minerals is just not worth it. Definitely heal up your units. Always, always, always. And I dig this new, the new skin. That's cool. I think we can get a similar skin in the US as a donor, but don't quote me. I know we can get several different skins. Hopefully this is an exclusive one for EU. I think it is. I don't think anybody, even if you donate, could get it. Nice pickup. And it looks like those units might get picked up. Wow, he could be doing a bunch of damage though. I don't think so. I think at this point he should probably avoid Reaper at all costs. He's very strong. Two armor, 6 up 400 hit points, 1 armor 6 up, and 412 hit points. They're fairly close in upgrades. A lot of scans go down, point defense drone going down. So that's going to favor Reaper, and Garth's going to get on out of there. You could even drop Saturn. There we go, very nice. Now heal up that dropship. Heal it up. There it goes. Unfortunate. If you have any units, elites, heroes, anything, always try to take advantage of that middle tower energy. Looks like actually he didn't have the ability to heal, so I apologize. It was under 50 points unless a heal just recently went down, which could be the case. But at the very least, there's always a support tower right back at home. You can always heal that up. It's well worth it, guys. There's enough to heal that Raven. Doesn't really need it though. It'll regenerate that hit points that are lost. Alright, so Gustav, are you still with us by chance? I think Gustav said he had to be right back. Probably muted his microphone. He's still in the call. Maybe we'll hear from him in a bit. It's always good getting some perspective.
I had my microphone closed. Turned. I had forgotten I did that.
It happens to me too.
Yeah. So I sat there and talked and wondered why no one cared.
Nice concave coming out from Grim. He should be able to deal more damage to Reaper. And Reaper does back out. I like that he's burrowing some of these Hydralisks so that way he can get a good surround. Looks like that one was just a little bit too far though. Fairly good control coming out from all these guys. And let's just take a look real quick at the points tab. Looks like Reaper actually has a really good lead, 7,200. Followed closely by Saturn with 6,800 actually. And even Dr. P doing pretty good, 6,419. And then Grim at 6,420.
Yeah. I wonder how it goes for Paaske, as his ally left.
Well, he should be getting double income, and as you can see, his stalkers are very strong. 11 attack up. The Hydralisks only have 6 attack ups. So these are very, very strong units. This is going to be enough, though. It looks like Saturn pushing out really far. He's taking out 2 armies at once. I don't know. He should back out. Lost a lot of units there. Like I said, guys, we're keeping just a very chilled, non-action packed, I guess you could say, commentary. Just mainly delivering what's going on. Hopefully it's not too boring for you guys. If you want more energy, let me know in the comment section. But I've heard mixed reviews. Sometimes they like the silence. So we're trying something new. Let me know what you guys think. Nice control with the medevac. He still needs to heal it though. It's very low.
Yeah.
There he goes. I think he's gonna heal it now. And
yep,
yes,
there
he goes. Of course, if you can, healing in the middle is you want to save the energy as much as you can for chrono boost. But if you can't get to the middle, healing it up at home is it's your next best option.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Those Marangers just basically dropped the hit points in half with just a few shots. Wow, those are very strong. What's his attack at? 2 armor, 9 up. Ooh, blocking Akira. Picked up. And you know, Grim has an opportunity here to feed off of these units here at the high ground. There he goes. He's going to pick the rest of them up. And let's look at Grim's attack right now with these Hydralisks. He's at 7 attack. It's not quite as high as Dr. P's. That's still 11. Very strong. 3 armor up. Lots of hit points.
Yeah. I think he has, I don't know, a lot of health upgrades.
He does. That's a lot of health upgrades. Alright, there we go. 10 minutes have passed. It's been 40 minutes in-game. Outside of the game, it really hasn't been 40 minutes. It's not quite as long.
Yeah.
Blizzard likes to have their own little time scale. I'm not sure why, but that's cool. Whatever. I mean, they're Blizzard. Let them do whatever.
Yep.
Except don't make Diablo 3. You know, talking about Diablo 3, I liked it. It was fun, but once you did get to the end, going through it over and over again just got so boring. And that's the same with almost every Diablo game, at least with the first one. You already knew what was going on. The second one, though, is really fun. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the second one is still played today. There's still a ton of people who play Diablo 2.
Okay.
These stalkers coming out. They do so much damage, they attack so fast. 220 shields, 180 attack. He's significantly higher than Akira. 191 shields, 149 hit points, 7 ups. He has 4 armor. That's interesting. Electing to go with a little bit higher armor. Grim has very high hit point mutas. As you can see, he's at 500 hit points.
Hmm.
Very balanced. He's not going high attack really. He does have high attack, but fairly balanced. I like that.
Yeah.
Looks like Garth is going extremely attack heavy. He does have a lot of hit points, 324. That's fairly high for Marauders. When you have 9 attack ups, so that's going to be beneficial. But with no armor ups, could be in some trouble. And really,
yeah.
Grim has just been kind of feeding off of them throughout the whole game. There he goes, drop right here. He's going to pick off all of those units. Looks like a couple of scans going down, trying to pick off that Hydralisk. And Desire saying that Grim is taking over slowly. Yeah, I mean, he will. I guess eventually. Reaper's still going strong, though. 9,400. And with Akira coming out with a High Templar, this is going to be interesting. We could possibly see the Ghost come out from bottom right-hand side. Yep, there we go. He is retraining the Ghost now. Which is going to be really good for bottom right. Just got to be careful with that medevac. Careful, careful. Oh my gosh. Don't go too far. There you go. And the Ghost is in position. He decided to EMP. Oh, it's one hit. Oh, there we go. It was one hit away. And Grim, pick up and surround. Looks like dropping right in front, and it's so low hit points. Oh my gosh. There we go. Heal it. There we go. Nice pickup from Saturn. Still has his Ghost. It was able to get away. Let's look at the points tab and see how that's working out. Yep, Grim he's catching up. He's above everyone else right now, except for Reaper. Reaper is about to hit the 10,000 mark. Yeah, Akira, Garth, fairly low. Even Dr. P, 8,500, very close with Saturn. And same M at 7,162. It definitely looks like Reaper. It looks like the Reapers are definitely fighting off with one another. And ooh, getting back into this action. Great concave by Grim. He's gonna pick off all of same M's units. Very, very nice. Nice long concave. He had about two. It was about 2 and 2. 2 rows of army, and oh, overextending himself. Almost lost that medevac. And that's really kind of the perfect army range. If you have one unit behind the others, there's only about a row of 2. You're gonna get a good concave. Both units are gonna attack. Usually, if you have a row of 3 or more, it's just too long of a distance, and they don't get off the attacks. They just kind of sit stuck behind. As you can see, some of these Marines in the back just aren't shooting. They're just kind of running around. Whereas the first 2 rows of Marines are attacking. Nice storm. Looks like he had a lot of Marines there.
When did he get High Templar?
He got High Templar a little while ago. It's been out for, at least, I'd say at least 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes. And it was sniped once by Saturn. We could even see another snipe. There's 2 ghosts coming out now for bottom right. It's definitely going to get sniped. Could see a combo where one gets EMP, the other snipes. There we go, that ghost getting into position. There is an EMP. Oh, he does get the kill. In fact, they traded there. Now, Gustav, can you explain what the rank points mean? Like, that's strictly for scoreboard purposes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for, if you want to get higher rank and like brag about it or something, you got to kill the command centers and the heroes and not lose.
Well, as you can see, this screen here, this is the scoreboard for bounty. It will show you the leaderboard, but I can't show the other board. If you happen to play, you'll see 2 boards as you try to close the scoreboard, and that's where those points go.
Yeah, and GrimReaper, he is Grandmaster, I think, and Garth is Gold, and would be Grandmaster if he hadn't rested. Would be God rank if he hadn't rested.
I think right now I'm Silver. I've played about 6 or 7 games.
And you are Silver. From 6 or 7
good?
games. Yeah. I think so.
I think I've won 5 games and I've lost probably about 4.
Yeah, that's nice.
Still trying to get used to the game. We had a nice
really
run last night. 1-2, lost 1. It was really unfortunate. We had a basically bottom left had a feed corner with top left. Killed him early. Just couldn't catch up.
Oh.
And we had some really good players. We were in bottom right corner. Top right hand corner was a good player. Bottom left, I don't think he was particularly good, but just getting that top left, killed the CC, killed all the units. It was a major feed corner. It was a pub game. But let's see. I think bottom left was Clan MADz. Top right, I think, was Mafia, and then it was us. Bottom right.
Mhm. Oh, the High Templar is going out again. For
Get sniped. Where is that High Templar? Let's take a look. Actually, I don't see it. You said there was a High Templar?
He's rebuilding it.
Gotcha. Ooh, we're losing a lot of stalkers there.
Oh yes, when killing high templars and infestors and such with ghost, it is better to double EMP them than sniping them.
Huh.
Cause EMP deal extra damage to heroes.
Right, but it's based on energy, right? Like, it only deals the amount of damage that the energy is drained, right?
No, they drain the shields, I don't remember how much. And then they deal a flat amount of damage to heroes.
Really?
But it don't deal a lot of damage, so it only works against infestors and high templars and DT, Dark Templar.
There we go. 5,000 damage to shields. Wow, that is so much. That'll eat any shield. Wow.
Yeah. When did Reaper get Ghost?
Could even see some nuke plays. That would be interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's Grim doing? What is he gearing up for? Looks like Reaper has a ghost. He could possibly snipe that medevac.
Yeah.
Nice. Grim playing exceptionally well with this dropship. I like it. In fact, he does have the high ground. He didn't lose a single... Oh, spoke too soon. It looked like he wasn't going to lose a single Hydra. But he did end up losing one.
Oh yeah.
He's doing lots of damage. Let's take a look. Actually, yeah, Grim has now come out in the lead. It's a small lead, but it's there. 12,027. Second, 11,813. I mean, that's a difference of only like, 100 or so, 200.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay.
But he's inching his way. And we could even be seeing a long game because this is so close. Look at this, even getting Raven. The EMP went down, it missed. Gustav, have you seen the hit points that are coming out of these Hydras? It looks like Reaper has 462, which is good and dandy, but look at this, 575 out of Grim.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And it looks like Dr. P deciding not to go with Stalker Lancer upgrades anymore. He's focusing strictly on the Marines, and he has some Jim Raynors that could be very, very strong. In fact, looking at the points tab, he's on the he's in the tops. He's second place currently.
Yeah, and with Decimate's minerals, he probably is first.
Putting down some auto turrets on the high ground. Scan, there he is, going to be able to kill him. And look at Saturn, he's taking middle. Guardian shield is down. There's a lot of fighting going on. Look at this, the whole mini-map is lit up like a Christmas tree. There's just blinking everywhere. Nice Seeker missile. Taking out a lot of Marines. It looks like Saturn rushing in to try to deal damage to Dr. B. It ain't gonna happen. He's just too strong. But Grim could make something happen. Looks like he does drop. Could get us around here on same M. Oh, it's so low. Ah. Didn't have enough in the middle for a heal. Nice recall though. He's gonna have to buy another medevac. And that's really the only problem with relying on the medevac. It doesn't have a whole lot of hit points. If you don't get armor, it goes down so quickly.
Yes.
Nice concave from Reaper. I don't think Grim is going to win that. Might decide to back out. Meanwhile, there's a lot of action going up top. Oh man, those are so strong. Very strong Marines. Look at the damage it's dealing. He's hardly losing any units, and Reaper, oh, he's feeding so much. Oh, wow. Very strong Marines. That just put him way up top. Look at that. Almost 14. He's in the lead now. He's first place. That was big feed by Reaper.
Yeah.
Looks like Akira could be feeding these stalkers as well.
Okay,
2 kills.
wait just a moment.
Ooh, Ghost could be trying to do something against the High Templar. Scan does go down. Feedback. Not gonna be enough though. Nice storm.
Yeah.
And look at this, Grim trying to make something happen on the high ground here.
Mm.
This could just be intentional feed to try to get rid of the Marines. I think
Might
it is. I
be.
think he wants more Hydras.
But then what he could do is just oversteam them incredibly much and then ask Akira to storm them while he runs the Marines
True.
through.
That's true. In any case, he got a little bit of minerals, but yeah, you're right. Feeding usually is not the answer.
Yeah.
But he does still have strong Marines. He got a little bit of money for it. It's not too bad. Looks like Dr. P overextending himself a little bit. Lost his army. And you know what?
Yeah.
Even though he's first place, this is a really critical time. I mean, if these teams work together in some way, if let's say they, bottom right went in uncontested, top left went in uncontested, he doesn't have the units to defend this. I mean, he does have a lot of saves though. 2. He still has 2. But yeah, there we go. A couple of bunkers going down, and that's a wise move. I think he knows he could be in trouble. Saturn dealing a lot of damage to top right. Reaper could possibly come in and do some damage. There we go, double bunker coming out. I think he knows. He knows that he's losing a lot of army here.
Yeah. I think I got to go now.
Alright, well thank you very much, Gustav,
Yeah.
for joining.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care, buddy. Ooh,
Oh,
save.
you too. Bye bye.
See ya. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
lots of scans going down. Go ahead.
Tell the others that I didn't rage quit or anything. I just had to go.
Got it.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright. See you later, Gustav.
Yeah, bye bye.
See ya. And this isn't actually true. Gustav didn't say anything bad. Just having a little bit of fun. Jesus, what a meanie. You guys are watching at home. You know he doesn't say anything. Nice unburrow by the Hydralisk, catching bottom right by surprise. Could have dealt some big damage to the Ravens if he had overextended just a little farther. And that's unfortunate. It could have been a big pickup from Grim. Oh, top right talking a little bit of shit. I like it. That's always funny. Hey, Reaper going against Saturn. I don't know. I think Reaper's going to win this.
Have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, Saturn running in just a little far. I think with Dr. P coming around the top side, yeah, he's going to lose a lot of units there. And look at bottom right. He could be in a little bit of trouble too. They have 1 save, 2 saves. Okay. So that's not too bad. How's top left doing? 2 saves, 2 saves. Wow. Usually we'll see more saves come out, but they're very, very reserved this game. Ooh, looks like Dr. P could be overextending himself a little bit. No. Wow. He says, whatever, I'll take on 3 at once. I don't even care. There he goes, losing his army. And, you know, he's been doing that each and every time. This is dangerous. Ooh. I almost think he should have went straight for the command center. That was close. Another scan going down. That was very, very close. That was a nice drop. Picking up a lot of the army and almost picking off these 2 structures. There we go. Looks like a planetary coming out. Could even see a planetary come out for old Grimmy here. But I wonder if that gets rid of the temple. I've never even heard of Zakuldas Temple. Never heard of it. Maybe we'll see that in the next StarCraft expansion. I think I've seen some mock-ups of it online. It's like Masters of the Void or something like that. I don't remember. I'm curious to see what title they're going to have. It's probably going to have something to do with the Void, or it'll be something Protossy. You can bet that. Maybe it was Secrets of the Void? I don't know. I don't remember. A lot of scans going down. And guys, just to let you know why a lot of the current rage has gone down, I guess you could say, is because, you know, my microphone cuts out a lot whenever I get too excited. So that's actually going to be fixed hopefully here in the next couple of days. So I'll start to get a little bit more excited. For now, I just wanted to take a back seat and give just a more, you know, relaxed, nothing too special. I mean, you guys can watch the game, you see what's going on. There's really not a whole lot I need to say to keep the action going. You just see the players doing it. So, trying something a little different. We'll see how it works. We'll see if you guys like it. But I miss the rage. I like doing it. I like being high intensity. I think people at home will like that too. This can be a high intensity game. So I'm gonna start doing that again. It's just that my current microphone, it sounds good now, and yes, I've heard lots of people say, Reiji, you sound just fine. And I do. It sounds just fine. But when I get excited, the microphone has a peak limit. And it has cut out a few games. Ooh, Raven. So close. So, it's gonna be lulled. Look at this. Saturn and same M are constantly moving out, and Dr. P could possibly do a nice drop. Maybe right here in the center. At least pick off the ghost. Possibly take out one of the command centers. Saturn losing a lot of units there. And so did top right. Again, look, there's 3 bunkers out, which is great. I definitely think he needs it if he's going to keep going all in like this. I mean, it's not doing too badly for him. I mean, if you look, he is in first. Oh. Alright, just talking a little bit of how I feel. So bottom right, yeah, there's still 2 saves left for bottom right. So the drops can be neutralized. But as he was saying, top right only has 1 more save. He's throwing out his army quite a bit. Yeah, he's in first. It's just my opinion. Ooh, nice pick up there. Just my opinion, but I feel like top right is probably going to be wiped out, or even bottom right. I think top left is staying fairly well in base. They still have a ton of saviors. And bottom left, I mean, they do have Grim. He's very strong. That planetary fortress is going to really help to keep him strong, keep him alive. Nice concave, though, by same M. Deciding to back out. Secret missiles could come in. No, turrets instead. 1 secret missile goes down. And there we go. This turret's going to pick off the rest of the units. And see top right, he's going to get rushed here. And that's exactly what's happening. Saturn taking full advantage of that, and it's paying off. He's losing so many units here, though. Nice drop. Nice heals. That drop was neutralized. But I definitely approve of the drops. I think the drops are nice. If they pay for themselves, though. He would have got 350 for that. And it probably wouldn't have paid for the drops that he did, but it would have at least gave him some money back. And now this is risk. He's throwing away money. So, any failed drop can always set you back. Ooh, that was a difficult blink right there. I would not have done that. Those point defense drones, nicely placed, absorbed a lot of damage. Reaper losing a Raven there. Overextended a little too far. Just didn't have the army. And look at that, nice drop. Picking up the rest of that spawn right there. He does have vision of the high ground though with those Ravens. Lots of turrets going down. And Grim picking off 2 of them. He's got to heal that medevac though. It's going to go down. Scan. There we go. That ghost is going to get into position.
Back in action.
Nice ghost pickoff. And it is, the lag is getting pretty hardcore right now. Top right has a fairly nice mask going on, which is good. I think that's exactly what he needed. He's been going out in his base and leaving himself very exposed. His Marines are so strong. They do 33 damage. Grim's Marines only do 19. But his Mercs are very, very strong. 700 hit points. Wow. That's very, very strong. Reaper's Hydralisk only at 550. And you know what? I feel like bottom right is leaving the base very exposed. If top right happens to get a scan off, he could do a drop. He doesn't have enough money yet. He's only got 69 minerals. Nice drop though by Grim. Picks it off. And he loads quite a bit. Losing very little in that drop. Bottom right always exposing themselves just a little bit too much. He's going to lose those Lancers here, but these Marines are very strong. In fact, I would say he needs to switch. Yes, Lancers are very strong, and the switch would be costly. But since he's going very high Marines, it might be totally viable in this situation. I agree. It is a lot of investment into Lancers.
Back in action.
nice pickup of that compound. And even in a nice position here to pick up some of the units. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's not loading up at all. In fact, he could have stayed there. He got a lot of unit kills. Electing to burrow so that he can reheal and do it all over again. Smart move.
Back in action.
Ooh, Ghost is coming. He wants to do an EMP. He does. There's no scan. Oh, High Templar goes down. Where's that scan? He's gonna get away. And you know, surprised that we haven't seen an invisibility bug. There's a lot of units out on the field. Looks like OTO Saturn is kind of pushed back a little bit. He's losing some units. So is Same M. Getting a little low on supply. Let's look at the points tab real quick. Grim, second place. Dr. P, first. Saturn is third. And the points are definitely changing. As you can see, bottom left, total army score technically is 34,000, about 35. Whereas Dr. P only has about 25, and bottom right has 36. So, top right is going to be in a lot of trouble, I feel. He's very strong. I mean, he's still very, very strong. He's still first place. But overall army value could overwhelm him if he continues to lose units. In fact, I'm really surprised that these teams have kind of let him survive, considering he's all alone. Very interesting. And they're not doing it because he's a feed corner. Not at all. He's very strong. Perhaps they just don't want to risk going into the base and getting surrounded by the other units. Looks like Dr. B trying to move out a little bit, get some damage done. He's doing a lot of damage. Looks like his units are going to get cleaned up. And again, top right, he has barely any supply. I mean, if you look at Grim's supply compared to his, he's only at 212. Grim is way, way close to max. So a full push out could be the end, possibly for top right. Only one save left. No saves for Decimate. That Seeker missile barely did any damage to those Hydras. And these Hydras are just getting so much money. Man, those Hydras are beast. 700 hit points. Lots of armor. 9 armor. Very, very strong unit. Look at how many hits it takes just to damage one Hydra. That's very, very strong. A lot of lag coming down though. Oh wow, top left eliminated. And I have no idea what Reaper is talking about here. Maybe he was saying that the lag killed him. A lot of smack talk coming down here, guys. Let's look at the points tab real quick and see. It's very close still with Dr. P and GrimReaper. Very, very close. Very close. Saturn and Same M are starting to fall a little bit behind. I think Grim deciding to sacrifice his Marines and go for the very strong Hydra play is just very correct. Nice. Nice snipe of the base. I didn't think he was going to get it, but he did. Back killing off top right. Ooh, Reaper is still in this. Still very weak Marines, only 23 damage. Nice drop down from those Hydras, very strong. Secret missile though, killed a lot of them. And don't lose that medevac. Top left, you know, in spite of being eliminated, he's still doing very well. He's getting a lot of money. He could do some call downs. He still has a ton of money, guys. And we'll see who he decides to call down against. He did call down bottom left. I really feel like he should be calling down top right, considering he was the one that defeated him. Nice storm. I missed it, but I got the tail end on how many it killed. It's quite a bit. Oh, Thama's online. What's going on, Thumel? What's up, girl? Looks like top left could be eliminated here. Ooh, he lost to BC. Could lose another. Where's that transfuse? Oh no! Down it goes, and he's actually feeding top right fairly well. But there we go, nice drop. He's focusing, and boop! Down it goes. A lot of scans going down from top left. He's still doing call downs, and he's trying to kill off that support tower, so that way he can't call down on him anymore. But look, he's actually getting surrounded. And top right has no more units, guys. Does he even have enough to rebuild? He does. He's rebuilding his compound right now. And look at this. Oh, Reaper, this is hilarious. Nice point defense drones. Call downs! And this could be just total feed right here. We'll see. Yeah, a lot of his Marines are going down. Yep. And it looks like Saturn coming in trying to deal some damage. He's got to kill that support tower. Because he's going uncontested at this point. He still has 1,000 minerals. And there it goes. One final call down. He still has the Ravens. So he does still have 1,000. I mean, technically he could buy more Ravens. If one of the Ravens dies, he can kill another. And that was strange. Why did he attack his bunker? It's too bad I don't have a co-host here to let me know what was the point of that. It's 100 minerals. One Raven does go down, so he does have the opportunity of buying one more Raven. And he throws down a few turrets there. Oh, but it's being chased by Akira. And it survives. Wait! What is it doing? Oh, it went back. It totally had its escape. It would have lived. I guess he just didn't... He couldn't handle the pain. He wanted out. And now this is going to be a much more interesting game because now top left is gone. Top right has to start focusing on bottom right. And that's going to leave his base exposed. And now Grim is going to be able to do damage. I mean, look at this. If he goes into the base, that final save, if it's used, and if he can deny any more saves, I think Grim has the far better army. He could totally eliminate him right now. That bunker does go down. He's not using the Hydras though. He's going full Marine here. And his... Oh, there we go. That's the final save. Alright. Now is the time. If bottom left move out with those Hydras, if he dropped with the Medivac, it could be over. He's got to stay right here though, so that way he can't buy any more saves. Does he even have enough? He does not. But he doesn't want to chance it. Where's the Medivac? Where is it? There we go. He is possibly gearing up for the drop. And that's what I wanted to see. Let's follow that Medivac on its journey. Scan does go down. So he does see that Medivac could be coming. Yeah, he does. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care that he just revealed it. Because now both bottom right and bottom left are attacking top right. And I think this could be over. Nice drop. He's going to do so much damage. He does have the high ground. He is focusing the core. And no, he lifts off right at the very last second. And he's going to drop. There we go. He doesn't focus though. He doesn't focus it. And oh my god, it's right there. 120 hit points. There we go. Boop. Down it goes. Very nice. He's still holding on though. He's holding up by a thread. These bunkers are very, very strong still. 2,250 hit points. And it's definitely helping. Now what Akira could do is stay here, right here on the top Zelnaga tower. Do some storms. The storms would be massive.
I hear the call of the stars.
Because at this point, these Marines are very, very, very strong. Look at this. 40 damage almost. Those are very, very strong units. And it looks like he's boosting his Marines here, Grim. He's only at 23 attack, though. They're still very weak. Very, very weak indeed. And it's just crazy that top right is even surviving. It seems like bottom left is just going to go... Lost my train of thought. It looks like bottom left is just going to straight attack bottom right. Woo! Losing thought for just a second. We got it, guys. We got it. Nice concave, though, by Grim and Akira. I think bottom right has the superior army, though. Grim is still doing a lot of damage. Akira, I think, just blinked in. That was a massive blink in. Still has the High Templar, though. You know what I'm surprised to see too in this game is no other Jim Raynors. They're very efficient units. Long range. Especially with all this high ground play, it could be beneficial for Grim to switch. He may have invested in double spawn, and that's a big investment, so possibly not doing it. I have no idea what they're talking about here, guys. Something about letting go and feeling his legs. Is that a way of saying maybe he's too tense? I don't know. I have no idea what they're talking about. Let's look at the points tab real quick, guys. I'm sure you're watching at home going, Rage, we want to see the score. And I would love to keep showing you guys. It's just I hate that it only shows you vision of, you know, one player. And then you have to switch between different players. You know, now I have top right vision, or I can have bottom right vision. I hate it. 30,000 for Dr. P. Looks like Saturn actually is catching up. Akira is still far behind, even with the High Templar. And Grim still trying to inch forward, but he's a little bit far behind from Dr. P. He's got a little ways to catch up, especially, and what I mean by behind is that his Marines are very weak. He has very, very, very strong Hydralisk. I mean, that's for sure. But his Marines are still very weak compared to top right. Does 25 attack. Bottom right even doing 22. So he's got a small advantage on bottom right. But top right, oh, so strong. I mean, they're 40 damage. Almost. Very, very strong. A lot of scans going down. It's very lag.
Back in action.
So it looks like we're seeing some engagement from bottom left and top right. I think Dr. P, though, has a superior concave here. I think he's going to be able to kill Grim. We'll see. His Marines are doing so much damage. They're very strong, but that's a lot of hit points. And I think if he just spreads out his units a little bit... Oh, he's in a big clump. He's throwing away units, I feel. He's losing a lot more than top right is. And there he goes. He's burrowing. I think he's just in a superior placement. Look at all these units for Grim, though. That's a lot of units. Yep, it's already started. Yep. Good old invisible bug. Stuff is gonna start disappearing, guys. Really unfortunate why that happens. And I have no idea what the bug is connected to. No idea. But as you can see, there's invisible units here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. As you can see, look at bottom left. You can see that the spawn is coming out in different places because it's treating it as if units are there. Yep. Good old invisible bug. Alright guys, stand by. We're going to figure out what these teams want to do, if they want to just keep playing it to the end or not. But the invisible bug definitely has happened. And we'll see. We'll see who decides to finish this out. These CCs are going to go invisible here pretty soon.
Back in action.
Attackers have engaged the enemy. I hear the call of the stars. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Back at 'em! Cover!
Alright guys, I'm calling it. It was 2 hours and 20 minutes. There was no way that they were going to finish. It was just going to be another hour game. Really unfortunate though that the invisible bug kicked in, but this has been Rage Boot. You're watching Rage TV. This has been my time. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.